Hitesh is going to honor him with a dedication. Hitesh?
Good evening, everyone. It's really my pleasure to be here to present Thai's first ever Life Achievement Award. The person who has won this award, I actually met this person in the late 90s in Washington, D.C. The full moon actually was there, believe you me. I didn't take this photograph. The cherries were blossoming. It was a wonderful time to be there. And at that time, Thais was used to organize workshops with the George Washington University. And I had gone there to make a presentation on ecologies. And it is at this place here, at the university, that I met this person, very bubbly, full of life, a lot of character, and always asking questions. Just somebody who just wanted to know. This person was somewhere, looked like mid-50s, but still continuously asking questions. It's always a pleasure when you are doing workshops where people ask questions. This person was a park owner at the Ran Valley Holiday Village in just north of Colombo, and right on the Indian Ocean. And this place used to be a mass tourism resort. And this person, this person and the group wanted to do was to turn it into an eco-lodge. And that's why the visit to Washington, D.C. What you see at the top was one of the largest discotheques in Sri Lanka. And it's now been turned into this really wonderful experience of villas, units right next to the beach. Wonderful food, very healthy food experiences, and especially for the children, it's just a very exciting learning environment. In this case, you can even see in the rooms, very simple, nothing really extravagant. And you can see a little place in the garden where you can get some, really fresh fruit juices. You can see here some kids building their own little eco-lodge and enjoying the whole atmosphere. This place also has one of the top, as far as eco-lodges go, an Ayurvedic health center. They've got 2 doctors that give you a complete makeover, health-wise, if you want. And you can see some really great examples of ways to get your character, and from there they prescribe the treatment to give you. In this case, in this particular place, the Ayurvedic Center, this lady is getting the Sirodra, the famous treatment where the oil comes down on your head, and it's really great to release stress. This person was also the first president of the Sri Lanka Ecotourism Association. And if you don't know Sri Lanka, it's got some really endangered species. And what ecotourism, this particular association, has done is really wonderful in trying to help protect some of these species, but at the same time provide some wonderful interpretation activities. And it was because of this person's efforts that this association was formed. And what you see now in Sri Lanka is there's a lot of other things that have taken place over the years. Also working with local communities, fishermen, little kids getting guides to show them, all the native culture. Eco-tour operations have opened up. Of course, one of the big things with ecotourism is signage and interpretation. And this person also organized a Thais board meeting in Sri Lanka with the help of, I think it was the World Bank. And you can see some of the Thais board members at this place. And one of the things with this person, who is going to be winning the first Lifetime Achievement Award, he and she, one of the things that the person did was actually get everybody who was there, as many people, to plant trees. This was way before this whole climate change thing. You can see a plant printed there. The other amazing thing about this individual is that for the last 20 years, he's been a patron of the Child Protection Society of Sri Lanka, which is helping kids who are orphans or who have been abandoned by some parents, etc., in helping get vocational skills. And what was amazing was that when the tsunami in 2004 hit Sri Lanka, this person was one of the first people there who started, instead of working on the lodge and trying to help get things organized there, actually went to the neighboring villages and started making sure that the villages were all okay and the kids were all in good health and well taken care of. So ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Chandra de Silva from Sri Lanka. He was a practicing Buddhist, and as people from India believe that when nobody ever dies. It's just that the soul leaves the body and passes on. And especially if you do some great deeds in your life, like Chandra has, you move into a better being. And we all believe here in the board that Chandra is here with us as we give him this award. And there are some things that I want to very quickly share with you. Is in memory of Chandra de Silva, there are a couple of people, Kelly here, and some of the very quick quotes that I will read from them. I know I speak for all of us who have served Thais in a range of roles. Chandra was a delight to work with and inspired us all in our work towards a more sustainable world. We all will mourn his passing and remember his meaningful contributions to not only Thais but his community and country. On behalf of the present, past and future members of Thais, we honor Chandra in his life's work. I was traveling, working on my book when I heard about his passing away, or passing on, and he was playing tennis. And I found out he passed away at the age of 78. And this guy looked like he was in his 50s, as I was saying. So really, you can see here Tony Charters, the vice chair at Thais, talking about during the, when the tsunami struck in 2004, Chandra's immediate response was to rush to the assistance of his village neighbors and help them rebuild their houses and schools. Although his own property was seriously damaged in the tsunami, the villa that I was staying in, just 2 weeks after that, was already 6 feet in water. That was so typical of Chandra's character. He had a great sense of community. The ecotourism industry has lost an inspirational pioneer. And finally, I'd like to end with Megan Epler-Wood, who was the first president and one of the visionaries of Thais and a good friend of Chandra. Chandra was a unique person who championed ecotourism as a tool for sustainable development for Sri Lanka for many years. Chandra had a way of achieving every goal he set out for himself. Chandra was a true leader. He was an inspired vision, and this word inspired always comes up, and he definitely inspired a lot of people around the world. He was also a good friend. So ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Chandra, who is here with us. Let us give him a great applause.